What if I told you one single stick swung in a dream destroyed a man's entire future? Not because the future wasn't real, but because he never once got out of bed to build it. Stay to the end, because this old story hides a lesson most people learn the hard way, usually too late. Long ago, in a small village, there lived a priest. He was clever with words, poor in his pocket, and lazier than anyone in town. He never worked. He never planned. He survived on alms, food given out of kindness by strangers. One morning, his begging bowl was filled with something better than usual, a full pot of fresh milk. His eyes lit up. This wasn't just food. This was opportunity. He rushed home, boiled the milk, drank a little, and set the rest aside to turn into curd. Then he lay down on his mat next to the pot and closed his eyes. But his mind didn't rest. It started running. This milk will become curd by morning, he thought. I'll churn it into butter, heat the butter into ghee, sell the ghee at the market. With that money, I'll buy a hen. He smiled in his sleep. That hen will lay eggs. Those eggs will hatch into chickens. Those chickens will lay more eggs. Soon, I won't have one hen. I'll have a whole poultry farm. His imagination sped up. I'll sell the chickens and buy cows. I'll start a dairy business. The entire village will buy milk from me. I'll become rich, truly rich, rich enough to buy jewels. He turned in his sleep, grinning now. With that kind of wealth, I'll marry a beautiful woman from a noble family. We'll have a son, a strong, clever son. Then his face changed. But if that boy misbehaves, if he doesn't listen to me, I will not tolerate it. I will pick up a stick, just like this. And in his sleep, his hand actually closed around the wooden stick lying beside him. And I will strike him hard to teach him respect. Crack! The stick came down, not on an imaginary sun, but on the real pot of milk beside him. The pot shattered. Milk spilled across the floor, and the priest woke up, not rich, not married, not a father, just a poor man lying in a puddle of what used to be his only asset. Every hen, every cow, every jewel, every dream. Gone in 1 second, because none of it was ever real to begin with. So what are the lessons of this old story? Here's what most people take from this story. Work hard. Don't just dream. True, but there's a sharper lesson hiding underneath it. The priest's real mistake wasn't dreaming big. Dreaming big is not the problem. Every business, every invention, every success story started as someone's unrealistic daydream. His mistake was skipping every single step in between. He went from one pot of milk to marrying into wealth without ever once getting up, churning the butter, walking to the market, or selling a single drop of ghee. He built an empire entirely in his head and mistook the dream for progress. That's the trap so many of us fall into today. We plan the business, imagine the success, rehearse the acceptance speech, but we never open the laptop, never make the first sale, never take the first uncomfortable step. So here's the real moral. Don't stop dreaming. Stop dreaming instead of doing. The moment an idea excites you, don't lie down with it. Get up and take just one real step toward it, because dreams don't break because they're too big. They break because we forget to wake up and act on them.